is just happening this week, by the way, where we see this, and it is all domestic loaded container volumes moving on the rails that we're seeing spiking. You can see the truckload index, STVI down below that, doing its little spiky thing. But I have never seen intermodal move this erratically, especially you're talking about domestic loaded containers. This is not stuff that's coming right off a port. So I have to think there's some service stuff going on here. Like if shippers are really pushing that much freight onto intermodal in a time of, if they need capacity quickly, I'm assuming, rates out of Los Angeles have been extremely volatile this year. California, of course, having a lot of that pressure from ELP and non-domiciled violations here in the news recently. So I'm just curious here as to why and how this is manifesting in the world. I think this would be, I'm looking to do a deep dive on this one at some point.
We got to get Bound Distal in on that, because one of the things I'm thinking about with that is it tells me two things. Cali is king for intermodal.
Yeah.
We know that Cali flips and truckload rates get higher over Christmas. But one of the bigger things that we can tie into the LMI is this because the inventory still we're still not in a hurry, and we're okay with putting it on a train ahead of Christmas. That may be one of the bigger dogs that aren't barking in terms of that upstream to downstream.
Normally, when we see this inventory, and we're going to talk to Dr. Z here in a minute, and I'm loving to get his thoughts here. Inventory levels look like they were tightening heading into the holidays. And it's like demand forecasts were a little bit softer because we've got this policy uncertainty, yada, 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 all the things about 2025 that still persist. And if inventories are low and all of a sudden demand is still there, you get this sense of urgency from the shipping community. Normally, they don't think intermodal when that happens. Normally, it's like you got to throw it on a truck because intermodal, UP has not merged yet. So the transloading factor in Chicago, you add a couple of days there of service.